Well, for instance, Bridgerton came out of the blue and took everybody by surprise. It was like, oh my God, Bridgerton. Oh my God, did you see Bridgerton? Everybody's talking about it, et cetera, et cetera. I mean, it had a little bit of a built-in audience because it's based on a book series. So that's why all the streamers and the networks, they're desperate to take IP, intellectual property, because you bring in an audience. And then they're just going to amplify that audience by making the film version of it, the TV version of it, the limited series version of it. And then they're going to build and build, right? So they're really interested in that. And Bridgerton was a good example of how that works. And then they added the Shonda Rhimes sort of gloss to it. And suddenly I had never heard of the book series. I'd never read the book series. I didn't know it existed, but I certainly knew Bridgerton existed. And then I had to watch it because 3 or 4 people, and I'm not necessarily a fan of those kinds of romance dramas, but everybody said, you got to watch this. So I gave it a shot. I gave it a first episode. I always try to give things a first episode, as we were saying before. And if it connects, I'll go to the next one, right? Sometimes, even if the first doesn't work, I'll give it a second one. Because what I do know is when you're making a pilot, you've gotten so many notes from the network and the production company, and you've had to dance for so many people to make sure they're all keep saying yes to you, that it's not necessarily exactly what you originally wanted to do. But once they say yes and you get on the air, the next episode is going to look more like what you've always wanted. So if it works on the second one, then I'll stick with it. If I don't get it on the second one, then I stop watching.